You're about to spend $1,500 on a gaming laptop, but if you don't pay attention right now, you might end up wasting your money on the wrong one. ASUS TUF, A15 and HP Omen 16, two of the biggest budget gaming laptops of 2025. One of them is the clear winner, but brands won't tell you the truth. They'll throw fancy marketing terms, but when you start gaming, reality hits. Overheating, frame drops, and performance throttling. That's why I'm here to expose the real deal and make sure you don't regret your choice. Buckle up because things are about to get brutal. First things first, the processors. The ASUS TUF A15 comes with the AMD Ryzen 9 7845HX, a monster chip with 12 cores and 24 threads, pushing up to 5.4 GHz. Meanwhile, the HP Omen 16 packs an Intel Core 1 714700HX with 20 cores, 8 performance cores, 12 efficiency cores. But here's the catch. The Intel chip looks stronger, but efficiency cores don't do much for gaming. Games rely on high single-core performance, and Ryzen 9 destroys Intel in that department. Intel chokes on power limits and heat, while AMD's Zen 4 architecture handles gaming loads better. Winner? ASUS TUF A15. But hold on, GPU matters even more for gaming. The TUF A15 comes with an RTX 4078GB GDDR6, running at 140W max TGP, while the Omen 16 offers the same GPU. But guess what? HP capped it at 130W. This means the ASUS laptop lets the GPU breathe, pushing more FPS in games like Cyberpunk 2077, Baldur's Gate 3, and Warzone. We're talking about 10 to 15% better performance on the TUF A15. And if you think 10W doesn't make a difference, try playing Cyberpunk at ultra settings. Those extra frames are the difference between smooth gameplay and micro stutters. Again, ASUS wins. Now let's talk displays because what's the point of all that power if your screen sucks? The HP Omen 16 has a 16.1-inch QHD 240Hz panel, while ASUS gives you a 15.6-inch QHD 165Hz display. At first glance, the HP's panel looks better. Higher refresh rate, slightly bigger size. But wait, HP still struggles with poor response times. If you're a competitive gamer, motion blur will kill your experience. Meanwhile, ASUS uses a faster response time panel, meaning less ghosting and smoother visuals. HP wins on paper, ASUS wins in real-world gaming. Cooling. This is where brands love to lie. HP boasts its Omen Tempest cooling with a vapor chamber, but real-world testing tells a different story. After 30 minutes of Cyberpunk 2077 on Ultra, the CPU on HP Omen 16 hits 96 degrees Celsius. And guess what? Thermal throttling kicks in. Performance starts dropping by 10 to 15%, and suddenly your RTX 4070 performs like a 4060. Meanwhile, ASUS TUF A15, better heat pipes, larger cooling fans, and a chassis built for airflow. The Ryzen 9 7845HX stays under 88 degrees Celsius, meaning no performance dips, no throttling, just pure power. You buy a gaming laptop for performance, not for a portable oven. ASUS wins again. Now let's talk battery life, because some of you actually use your gaming laptop outside of gaming. HP Omen 16 packs a 6-cell 83-watt battery, while ASUS gives you a 90-watt battery with better efficiency. Guess what? AMD sips power, Intel gulps it down like a thirsty camel. In normal usage, ASUS lasts 6-7 hours, while HP barely hits 4.5-5 hours. Gaming on battery? Forget it. Both laptops drain fast, but ASUS lasts 45 minutes longer in real-world gaming. Another win for ASUS. Now build quality and keyboard, a tricky part. HP Omen 16 has a cleaner, more premium design, while ASUS TUF A15 feels chunkier and more rugged. If you want something sleek, HP looks better, but if you want durability, ASUS is built like a military tank. The keyboard? HP Omen 16 has a per-key RGB keyboard, while ASUS gives you a basic 4-zone RGB layout. If RGB matters to you, HP wins, but in terms of key feedback, key travel, and durability, ASUS TUF, A15's keyboard feels more satisfying to type and game on. Now comes the big question, which one should you buy? If you want a slightly better display and per-key RGB, HP Omen 16 is fine. But if you want better performance, better thermals, better battery life, and a more durable laptop, the ASUS TUF A15 wins hands down. The Ryzen 9 handles games better than Intel. The RTX 4070 runs at full power. The cooling is actually effective, and you won't suffer from thermal throttling. Final verdict? HP made a good laptop, but ASUS made a better gaming machine. If gaming is your priority, don't fall for flashy specs. Pick the laptop that actually performs when you need it the most. TUF A15 takes the crown for the best gaming laptop under $1,500 in 2025. Drop a comment if you think HP got robbed or if you agree with this breakdown. And before you leave, check the links in the description because these laptops sell out fast. If it's out of stock, I'll have alternative options so you don't waste time searching. Don't get scammed by marketing. Get the best for your money. See you in the next video.